It was 11:59 p.m. when I finally stopped staring at the screen. The room was silent. The kind of silence that feels heavy, not peaceful. My cursor blinked at the end of a short subject line. Thank you. Just those 2 words. Simple, yes, but somehow terrifying. I had typed this email at least a dozen times over the years, saved it as a draft and closed it. I have even forgotten about it, because saying things that matter always feels urgent. Until we convince ourselves there's more time. This email wasn't casual. It carried years of unsaid words. Gratitude I never expressed. Apologies I postponed. Encouragement I assumed wasn't necessary. It was meant for my mentor, the one who changed my life quietly. Not with speeches or public praise. But with consistency. He was the person who noticed potential when I didn't. Who corrected me without humiliating me. Who believed in me silently, long before anyone else did. And somehow, I never said thank you. Life moved fast and I moved faster. Opportunities came, responsibilities piled up, and I told myself, I'll write him someday. That someday stretched into years, until this night. I don't know what triggered it. Maybe exhaustion, maybe reflection, or maybe the fear that time doesn't send warnings before it runs out. I read the email one last time. No long explanations. Just honesty. I thanked him for the lessons and I apologized for the silence. I told him how often his words still guided my decisions. My finger hovered over the mouse. 11:59 p.m. I almost saved it as a draft again. Then I remembered something he once told me. Delay is often disguised as fear. So I clicked send. At exactly midnight. The next morning, I checked my inbox before my coffee. There was nothing. I told myself not to expect a reply. Some messages aren't sent to be answered, just released. Hours passed. Then, sometime in the afternoon, my phone buzzed. One new email from him. The message was short. Just this. I've been waiting to hear this. Sometimes, timing is everything. You're ready now. I read it 3 times. Then I sat back and let it sink in. He hadn't been waiting for the email. He had been waiting for me. Waiting for the version of me mature enough to express gratitude without obligation. To speak without fear. To acknowledge growth without ego. That's when I understood something important. Saying what matters isn't just for the other person. It's for you. Unspoken words don't disappear, they become weight. They sit quietly in your chest. Showing up as regret, hesitation, or guilt you can't explain. That email didn't just reach him. It freed me. Freed me from years of silence. From the false belief that important words can wait. Because the truth is, timing is fragile. People change. Circumstances shift. Windows close without announcements. And sometimes, the message you delay saying is the one that matters most. Since that day, I've stopped waiting. I send the message. I make the call. I say the words, even when my voice shakes. Not because it's comfortable, but because silence is expensive, and expression is relief. Lesson. Never wait to say what matters. Words can heal. They can teach. They can inspire. Even digitally. And sometimes, the message you finally send is the one that proves you've grown. Some stories fade, others stay. If this one stayed with you, subscribe for more lessons that stick. Because every story carries a message. And every message leaves a lesson.